Hi, Susan here from SusanBlueRobot.com. I'm here today with another help video. Today I'm going to show the hinges on the Make the Cuts pop-up card studio. In the last help video, I showed how to make these brag cards, and later that day I was with a group of ladies and we were playing around with the idea of putting hinges on these brag cards. So, because I had a question about the hinges, I thought I'd go ahead and show you what we did. So if you want to make the actual brag card, you can look on the other video, which is on my blog, and it's PCS 014 brag book pop-up, brag card pop-up. So what I've done is I've brought in a square that is my actual blocks are 2 inches, so I've brought in a square that is 1.57 by 1.57, and I lay that there, and then I go hinge. Now when I go hinge, I've got the choice. I can use the top. In this case, I've turned the card to portrait, so the top is actually the side, but that's okay. If I just turn this around, so you can cancel that for a minute. If I turn this around so you can, this is how most cards would be done. So all I do is with that held, with that selected, I go hinge, and this is the top, or I can change it to the left. It'll open that way. It will open to the right, which will be that way. These are good for doors, windows, event calendars. Putting on here, you can put pictures behind and people can pick them, lift them up and see what's behind. Gives it another look. And you can go bottom. And this hinge is just to give you, when it's cut out, it'll just cut 1, 2, 3 sides, but not, it'll give you a score line for where it's going to be hinged. The actual opening the card does not pop out the hinge and make it work any. I'll go back to the top here. I go accept. Now if I go print preview, I'll show you what exactly it is. So what it is, it'll cut 1, 2, 3 lines and give you a score line for where the hinge is. Here's an example that I used it on the door, and I had it a left hinge door. Also, when you, for design purposes, you can pick where you want, how far you want it open, so you can see when you're I can have it fully closed, fully in and out. This just controls it for the design purposes, so in this view snapshot, or when you're exporting so you can get a photo of it, it looks like you would expect. So now the next thing I've discovered, if I just go highlight that hinge door, I could copy, paste, and I can move that over. it's already a hinged door. So if you were doing a house that had several windows, you didn't have to do each one separately. You would just go, I'm going to now copy those two, and they're already hinged. You go copy, then you go to the D plane and you go paste. Now, I would personally might have them hinge the opposite way, so I'd go here, I'd go bottom, accept. Now if I show this portraited, so I've now got hinge doors so we can put photos behind, little advent calendars behind. It gives another great look from this PCS 014 brag card pop-up video that I'd done the other day. It's endless what you can do, as we discovered that same day in a chat we were at. I hope this has helped for hinges. Another quick tip before I do go, create. If by any chance, we'll pretend this is the house. I'm not going to build a house, but I'm going to give you this tip because I've already been there, done that. Now that was on the bottom, and in the center, I bring in a square for the door or a rectangle in this thing. If you're going to put a door in with a hinge, don't have it all the way to the bottom. One, because this is you're going to be creasing this and stuff, when you close the card, this gets bent up a little bit down the bottom. So the best tip I can give you for that is don't have it right on the base. Just have it up ever so slightly. So then when it shuts, it's not being interrupted by the fold line, and it'll get wrecked at the very bottom. And trust me, it does get very wrecked. This has been Susan Blue Robot, SusanBlueRobot.com. If you'd like to purchase Make the Cut or Pop-Up Card Studio, there's a link below this video or on my blog at SusanBlueRobot.com. I hope this has helped. If you have any more questions about the hinge and the hinge or any of the different buttons and stuff, I'm quite willing to do more help videos. Thank